Our Amazon revenue is up 50% on last year. One thing changed, and I'm going to show you exactly what that is in this video. If you're spending hours sourcing and you're not finding enough products, if you've brought from lead groups and then you watch those prices get tanked within a week, or if you're making money but you genuinely don't know which products are driving it and which ones are dragging you down, this is for you. Drop a yes in the comments if any of that sounds familiar. I'm Ricky and I've been selling on Amazon for the past 10 years, and now we operate across the UK, Spain, France, Germany, Italy and the Netherlands. Now we've done over 9 million euros in sales in total, and in the last 12 months we've done 1.9 million euros. Now things changed 6 months ago. I started using a new tool in our business and it changed how we source completely. After the first month I knew there was nothing else like this on the market, and I went all in. The tool is called ProfitPath. Now, I want to be clear about something before we get into this. Most sourcing tools are going to help you analyze a product once you've already found it. ProfitPath does something completely different. It finds products for you based on your parameters and then lets you complete your analysis inside its own ProfitGo app. Now you can do this across every market you're selling around the clock. And today we're walking through the whole platform: the dashboard, Supplier Search, Wholesale Scanner, Reverse Search, Multi-Search, Supplier Search, A2A Search, Deal Watch, Profit Desk, and ProfitGo. Yeah, all of that in this one video. And so this doesn't become a 2-hour video. This will be an overview. And then later on, I can dig into each tool, give it the real time it deserves in the following videos in this series. So give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below if that's what you want. Quick one before we get into it. This video is sponsored by ProfitPath. My link is in the description and it gets you a 28-day free trial. And if you use it, you'll also be sponsoring the channel. So that helps me make more of these videos like this for you. Right, let's go. The two features that have made the biggest difference in our own business are the A2A Search and the Deal Watch. I want to show you exactly why when we get there, so stick around to the end. So this is the ProfitPath dashboard. Everything you need to see is right here. Now this is going to give you a brief overview of your business, and once you set up Profit Desk, which has just been released, this is still in beta and we are in the process of setting this up right now. This is going to show you all of your purchasing volume, who purchased it, the strategies you use, your expected profits, and it will show you very, very easily if you hit your spending goals, and it will highlight if there's any restrictions going on in your account. And here you can even automate payouts, which we've just done. So every 5 days, it's going to pay out automatically. You can do this every 24 hours if you want to. And currently it's only available in the European market. So UK, hopefully it's coming soon, and more on Profit Desk in a bit. So how long does your average sourcing session take right now? Drop a number down in the comments and let us know. So Supplier Search, if you love storefront stalking, this is for you. Now it's going to level up your storefront stalking 100x and start automating the process. So here's a concept. If you've not heard of this before, successful sellers on Amazon haven't already done the hard work for you. They've found the products, they've tested the market, they've confirmed the demand. Your job is to find what's already working. Now, not all of those sellers are going to be great, obviously. You've got to find the good ones, but then you can use this software to track them. Okay, so inside Supplier Search, we can track loads of different sellers. You can track them all here. You can just add a seller and just add their store ID. Now what we can do, we can literally look at, let's say, all of Germany sellers, for example, or all of the United Kingdom. And then we can choose a region, let's say UK, and then we can select their products. Now maybe we only want to check the new products that they've listed. So we can click on that there. So it's just going to then search all of the new products they've listed, not everything in their inventory. And over here, you've got the marketplaces you can select down here. And then we've got these basic settings here. So these are global settings. So you just set this up as your business is already set up. We can click this on 60 days. So it's going to get the average Amazon price of 60 days. And if you've got any prep fees in here, you can just put them in there, for example. And if you want to add any shipping costs in there as well, we'll click on save. And then you've got the individual here as well. So we're just going to skim through this. So, if you want to see the buy box active or you're not bothered or mixed. So we're not going to go through all of this. If you want to go on in stock as well, we can click on apply that. So we should only be seeing the in stock products. Now there's a ton of settings here. So we'll have to do this on another video. One really important thing is all the way through ProfitPath, you can blacklist brands here. Here's some of the brands we've blacklisted. We don't want to see these again. Any IP issues you get, blacklist them. Anything that is a potential IP, blacklist the brands or the ASINs. And then you won't see those again through the whole of ProfitPath, which is pretty cool because you can start filtering down. So columns you can change there, and then we've got the alerts. So if we want to set up any alerts, we can set them up here. We can set the sale regions we want to look in, and then we can put our parameters here, 14% margin, for example, and then we can click on save. And then you've got presets here as well. So you can create your own presets and you can set them up exactly how you want it. Let's call this YT, and then you add your filters. All right, so all these products are going to be coming through and the sellers we're actually tracking. So then we can come down and we can try and find a decent product. We can filter by estimated sales. As you see, some of these are mismatches, so obviously we don't want to be looking at those. We just put in a filter here, greater than 10 on the margin, or you can go to your presets as well, and then we can find a potential product that we could buy here. This one's $8.99 and it's selling for $16.99. So this is selling in Spain, this one. Obviously for us, it's multi-markets. We don't really care where to buy it and where to sell, as long as the money's there. For you, it may be UK to UK. So here is a potential product here, but this is on Eni. It's a wholesale marketplace. I'm going to stay away from there, but you get the idea. You got all the information here and you can find some really great deals. Okay, so this product here looks pretty good. So it's $2.50 on the supplier and it's $14.17, 26% margin there. So that's looking pretty good. So this is Argos. We'll have to check to see whether we can get it delivered in our area, but then it's £14 on Amazon. So $2.50 cost price, £14 sale price, $3.71 potential profit there, looking pretty good. So this is ProfitGo, little glimpse of it here. FBM sellers as well, so potentially we could sneak in around £16. So that could be a potential good deal and a good £5 potential profit. So that's the kind of product we're looking for, found in under 2 minutes. And if we're doing this all day, we can find a ton of these products. This is not my favorite way to find products. There is a better way, in my opinion, but people who love Supplier Search, you're going to love this. Okay, so wholesale scanner now. This is how we move from analyzing one product at a time to thousands at a time. Now, most sellers are sourcing manually. They're opening up products one by one, checking each individual product. That is the slowest possible way to do things. Now, don't get me wrong, you can find some great products, but with wholesale scanner, I take the supplier catalog and I run it against the Amazon catalog in one go. Every single product that meets our criteria, it's just going to ping up for us, and we're going to filter a list of potentially thousands of products and just find a few that are potentially good. So here's the list of some of the wholesale suppliers I don't mind you seeing. The ones that I really want to keep for myself, they're not here. But this can filter through a list of 42,000 lines in 10 minutes or so. It's really, really quick. So let's open this one up here and we can see what we've got. So I'm not going to go through this entire list for the sake of speed, but what we want to be doing is the same process we've done before. We can put in our presets, and let's just pick one of these here. We'll just apply this preset, and it's going to go through that list and filter out everything that's not in our margin requirements, offers, etc., all of our parameters. So then we've only got potentially profitable products, and we can dig deep into these few hundred products rather than the 42,000. So then we're only going to dig into the ones that are really looking very good. This is the difference between sourcing and browsing. So reverse search works in the other direction. You start with the products you're already selling on Amazon. So you can take a list, for example, off of STK or the products you want to replan, and you can plug that in here. So you can go with brands, a GTIN, ASIN category. But now what we're going to do is let's just put in Lego, for example. You know, I love my Lego. We just plug in a list there, and this is just going to broad search all the products at the moment from this brand. So this is going to be a massive search, but you can get the idea. So we've got this list of Legos here. Obviously, we'll want to match them up, but we can find a product potential that is a match, and then a potential store we can sell it on, and then we can check out what the price is actually, if we can get it, and what it's really selling for on the Amazon marketplace. I'm not going to dig into that now because, again, this is an overview and I want to get through this. We're going to come back to this in another video and go deep. Multi-search searches across multiple suppliers at the same time. So the speed of this thing is crazy. Look, we're going to search 100 stores here. Let's just choose the first 100 and we're going to click on search, and you're going to see this is going to go through 100 suppliers, and basically there's no parameters in here at the moment. So let's just click on and click one of our parameters there, and we'll apply that. So that's gone through 100 suppliers and pulled all of those products up from those suppliers. Now we've filtered through the parameters a little bit. Again, what we need to do, same as usual, we're going to be double checking this is the right product. Yeah, we'll do a thorough check on that. Again, we can't go deep on this right now, but there could be a potential. If we can buy it for 15 and sell it for 28, we should be able to make 14% margin, 100 sales a month. That is the kind of thing we're going to be looking at. Now we're going to jump onto the supplier search. So this is where we're going to refine the search. Instead of searching multiple suppliers, multiple stores at the same time, you're going to dig into one store and go deep on that one store. Most sellers find good products and then spend another hour tracking down where to buy that product. Supplier search collapses all that into the same workflow. So here we're going to choose a country, and then we're going to choose a supplier. Let's just choose Argos for this example. Click on one of our presets, And then we're going to go through the process as we've done before. Double check this is the same product, how much we can buy it for, and then how much we can sell it. Then we go to the Amazon listing and dig in and make sure this is going to be a good deal. Before we get into the next two features that have genuinely changed how we and I operate in my business, the link for ProfitPath free trial is in the description. Through my link, you get 28-day free trial, literally nearly a month. Double the standard trial, plus you get 10% off your first month. Click the link down below, open up the page, but stay in this video because we're about to get into the real juicy stuff. A2A, Amazon to Amazon. The concept is simple. You're going to find a product that is priced lower on one Amazon marketplace and you can sell it for a higher price on another. Or you catch the price drop and you flip it on the same marketplace, like UK to UK. You can do Germany to UK, UK to France, Spain to Italy. You get the point. Now let me tell you what most people are going to get wrong with A2A. Most people rely on lead groups. So a bot or a person finds a deal, shares it with a group. There may be 100 or 1,000 people in that group. And then within an hour, there is a ton of sellers buying that product. They all buy in, and then the listing fills up, the price tanks, and you're left holding the stock that no longer makes sense. So you've either got to be first selling that product or last selling that product. You don't want to be paying a ton of Amazon fees when you're holding that stock, right? I've been there, honestly. It's not a strategy, it's a gamble. So ProfitPath does something completely different. You're going to build your own private A2A alert system based on your parameters, your criteria, your markets. I mean, could other people see the same product as you? Maybe, but the chances are way lower than being in a lead group and all buying that same product at the same time. So here's the A2A. So what we're going to do is basically come through and create an alert. So I'm going to create a private alert, click on group. We're going to call this YT. I'm going to click on advanced, and then I'm going to click the buy in region, let's say UK. Then I'm going to click the sell in regions. For me, it's all of these. For you, maybe it's just the UK or Germany, whatever it is. Minimum sales, let's go no, 20. And then we're going to do confirmed sales. Honestly, I'm not bothered about confirmed sales. I'm going to make my best judgment. Minimum margin, we're going to do 10, for example. Minimum profit, let's say 2. All deals, well, we can choose normal deals, all deals, business deals, coupon deals, pretty cool. So let's go on business deals for this one. Minimum offers, if we want to do 2 or 3, you know, to try and avoid some of those IP and try and avoid some private label. Minimum rating, I always do 4. Variations, I'm really not bothered about variations. It doesn't scare me at all. So for you, maybe you don't want to do it, but remember, if everyone else is not doing it, or if a lot of people are not doing it, maybe you should. I'm not bothered about the quantity of variations. And then I'm going to click on create. And now that's going to do something quite spectacular that I'm going to show you in a little while. This is now going to start searching those parameters, and it's going to start showing the products, constantly scanning for new deals, which is awesome, right? So you've got a ton of products that could be coming up here. Maybe ones that we can have a look and see where we could flip that potentially. This one's in Germany. And then we could potentially flip it in Italy. Okay, that's one thing. For you, maybe you're UK to UK, and that's absolutely fine. But the thing is, these deals are matching my criteria, right? No one else's. Now, we've got 10 different A2A bots working for us, or alerts, whatever you want to call it. But these are our parameters, right? I'm going to show you more of that in a second. This is powerful stuff. And this goes even further as well in the next stage in Deal Watch, because if there's a specific ASIN you already know is really good, maybe ones you've sold before, like we did the reverse search, but you could take your full ASIN list of everything you've ever sold and plug it into the next thing we're going to talk about, which is crazy. So I can set specific ASIN alerts for A2A stuff in the Deal Watch and also for Store Watch. You're going to love this. So let's jump into Deal Watch. So I can set specific ASIN alerts. So it's A2A deals, stores, anything you want. The moment that a product hits my target parameters, not just a price drop, right? This is actually for me, any marketplace, I get notified on my phone, on my computer, day, night, whenever. Not only when I'm sitting by my desk sourcing, all the time. You're going to find pings that are coming through and you're finding good deals. The amount of times I get up in the morning and buy something on my phone while I have a cup of coffee is unreal. And this is not a lead group, right? This is a private deal system that works for you while you sleep and when you're awake, whenever, 24/7. So this is Deal Watch. This takes things even further. Monitors continuously based on your set criteria. The moment something meets your numbers, it pings. So here you can see we've got 48,000 slots. So we've got 36,800 already been covered at the moment. If you want to add ASINs here, what we do is we just add them in here, paste a few ASINs in there, just so you get the idea. And then we can do A2A and store or store only. We can do whatever we want to do. So this is going to search for these ASINs on all Amazon, and on all stores as well in the country you're looking at. So let's create a new group and we'll call it YT1 just for show. Now I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what is going to happen now. Let's jump onto the Discord. So what's going to happen now, let me move me over here. What's going to happen is this going to actually show up in the deal watch here. It's going to create that ping right here. And as you can see, that YT1 A2A, YT1 store search. So based on the parameters we've just set, it's going to start searching those products, those specific ASINs. And they're only going to ping when they are profitable for us. Then we need to do a quick bit of research, quick analysis, and buy or move on. That's the power of this. Seriously, seriously crazy. Now you can see also here, you've got all of your usual parameters, right? All your usual stuff, your settings, your blacklist, which you must make sure you keep filling in because you start refining your lists over time. Really powerful. So not only can you search here on your computer, but you can also do this on your phone. If you can see there, that YT1 has already shown up on the phone there. Now we're going to get pings based on those parameters all day, all night. Obviously, you can turn it off if you get too many. That's fine. But I'd rather have a few too many than none at all. And honestly, like having your own lead group for you and your team there's nothing else like it because you can now tweak this and you can refine it over time. Keep blacklisting brands you don't want to see. Keep refining it, and you condense down to some seriously powerful products. And creating a Discord server sounds complicated. It's really not. I can do it. You can do it. I'm going to show you in a full video later on in the series. But once you've connected that to your ProfitPath, this is seriously crazy. It's not a lead group where you get 500 sellers in there. It is you and your team, if you've got a team, but it's your alerts, your deals, your parameters. It's seriously next level. And when a deal fires, it arrives in your server. And never, ever, ever seen anything like this, honestly. And the lead group problem just doesn't exist when you got this running. And inside AMZ Unleashed, this is our Discord community. We run regular live sessions where I walk through step by step. We go through ProfitPath in real time, live, how to connect it, how to set your parameters, how to find real deals using it. Completely free. The link to join the Discord is in the description. Make sure you jump on that. You've got to get involved. The difference between this and a lead group is like fundamental. A lead group shows you what someone else has already found. Deal watch, A2A search, they find deals based on what you want before anyone else sees them. This is an edge, and if you're not already seeing it, you've got to get in the Discord because we will show you exactly how we use this every single day. So I just want to give a quick overview on Profit Desk. Now this is still in beta, but I just want to show you around. So just a quick look at, we're going to track our order. Basically, we'll paste an ASIN in there. It's going to come up, and then we're going to enter in our details. And it's going to pull up all of the details here. And this is going to track all the way from purchase. It's going to go through, list the product for you, track it to the prep center, track it from the prep center to Amazon, and see if there's any problems and reconciliation needed in Amazon. The whole process with you entering in this details. It is your whole system and it can save you a ton of time. Once we've finished completely setting this up, this is brand new beta testing. Once it's complete, this is going to save us 20, 30 hours, potentially a week. So we're going to enter in the prep center we're going to send it to. We're going to enter in the sheet, the person who's found the product, the strategy where we found it, the URL where we find the product, the order number. If we've got the invoice, we can put it in there. The tracking number, we'll paste it in here as well when we get it. And then we're going to track the order. We'll click on track order, and that then lists the product and goes through the system all the way through. Crazy, proper crazy, but this is real stuff and it is happening right now. And later on in the series, I'm going to do a full in-depth Profit Desk video for you and show you exactly how it's working. And it is your entire product flow from purchase all the way through to Amazon. It is crazy. That is so crazy good. So you can see all customer returns here, and you can see whether you can claim any reimbursements, the FBA shipments. Reimbursements are going to be here. All your purchase analytics, so your purchase price, your sale price, did you actually get what you wanted for the product? And then you can import and export, so you can do bulk imports as well to save you do it one by one. Like I said, this is brand new and still in beta at the time of recording this, but this will literally give you back so much time. I don't care how big your business is, it's going to give you a ton of time back. And this is all included inside ProfitPath. Like I said, this is beta, but I'm going to give you a high level overview going forward in one of the future videos. If you want a full dedicated video on any of these tools we've covered so far, make sure you leave a comment down below. Honestly, this is going to automate so many processes we've been doing manually over the years. And this is seriously how you scale a business, automate those daily tasks. And once this is set up, it's going to save you at least 100 hours a year. I don't care how big, how small your business is. For us, it's going to be way, way more. Next is ProfitGo. Now, this is part of ProfitPath subscription, and you can also have this as a standalone product if you want. There's two use cases here. First is retail arbitrage. You're going to use the app in store to scan your retail arbitrage products, and you're going to get a full breakdown instantly. What this is selling for, all your fees, your estimated profit. Decisions can be made in seconds, and I'm doing this all the time when I'm doing RA. So the second way you're going to use ProfitGo is online arbitrage. You've got this Chrome extension here, so you can just go onto a product. For example, this one, we can just click on the Chrome extension. Now, the difference between this and some other big, well-known, similar products is that this one is going to pick up the EAN of the website, and it's going to bring up the exact product there. A lot of them will go off the title. Now, if there's no EAN on the site, it's going to go off the title. But this saves you so much time, honestly. And then you can go through your full analysis as you normally do, and then go to the Amazon webpage if you want to as well. So you've got no switching between tabs. You've got no manual calculations. Everything is here. This is one subscription. RA, OA, A2A, wholesale, tracking, everything is covered. That is ProfitPath and its tools. Seriously, seriously powerful stuff. You must check it out. Use the link down below. This is a game changer for us, and it can be for you too. So before we jump into the pricing, this is not the cheapest product on the market. The cheapest product on the market is probably not going to be the best. So this is an investment in your business. If it makes you a ton of money like it does for us, it's a no-brainer, honestly. So let's look at the pricing. So we've got the starter kit here, which is basically one marketplace. And then if you want all marketplaces, EU, UK, you're going to want to jump into the Pro. In my opinion, test out the Pro. If you want to then drop back to starter, you can do that, no problem. If you want to drop back to just ProfitGo, you can do that, no problem. But you might as well test the Pro because you're going to get 28-day free trial using my link. Two things before I go. First, ProfitPath, link in the description, 28-day free trial, double the standard, 10% off your first month. Try it for a month, run the A2A search, set up the deal watch, connect it to your Discord server. See what it does to your sourcing. Second, the Discord, AMZ Unleashed. The link is in the description. We run regular live sourcing sessions in there, completely free. I'll walk you through ProfitPath Live, find real deals with the community, sort out and solve any problems you've got there and then, and show you exactly how to apply this in your own business. If this video was useful, subscribe and turn on that bell icon so you don't miss a thing. There are 9 more videos in this series going deep on each individual part, all of the cogs that make this machine. Next week, I'm going to show you how to find more great products in less time than you're spending right now. So that's next week. Don't miss it. Drop a comment down below. What feature are you most excited to try? I read every single comment. I'll see you in the next video.